Alqubit, IT, as an expression of art. Alqubit, IT, as an expression of art.
Hello world, I'm back even today. I'm not backing off, I'm going forward. Research and development is my fundamental value of Alqubit. Let's start the second part of audio optimization. Hello, I'm here, I'm back, much more improved from yesterday, much more fun, more energy because it is earlier. I've had very interesting validation yesterday. Everything has been confirmed. In terms of equalization of my new microphone profile is perfect. What I have overdone was actually, let me switch the page. I'm having issues with the stream. I hope that doesn't break. If it breaks, I will need to switch in 1080p. Apologize, today's weekend could happen. So I was saying, let me switch to the page that I need. I have found only one issue yesterday. That was, at certain point, it was eating the words, part of the words. This is, I've had very at the early stage this issue, and it is related to exaggerating with the expander. In fact, I had changed too many things at once. I felt too confident to optimize, and I push it a little bit of what is my baseline of the expander. That is perfect. Always. I don't have any issue with the expander. But I wanted to push this range further and this. And I had from time to time the words were eaten. And this has been solved. I have solved it. I'm, as always, I need to operate here in real time with everything. Apologize, I cannot see all the time in the beautiful eyes of yours. And I have solved it, definitely. I had minus 15.2 laughs. That is beyond excellent. It doesn't need to push only the voice that is overwhelming alone. I'm satisfied. Very good signal. I have completely deleted the old profile of the IQ. I have recreated in the second channel as a backup the same one. I have tested the same profile I want to share with my Sennheiser microphone, that is lavalier here. It is very particular microphone. This microphone works only with 10 volts plug-in power. Doesn't work at anything with 5 volts. Doesn't work in plug it in at a mini. Doesn't have no extreme nor pro. It needs 10 volts. And in fact, how I'm ensuring 10 volts, this is converter that is professional converter VXL Pro Road that has, it is balanced. You can use very long cable, but it is also internally not only converter, physical converter, but it has a volt regulator. I'm pushing 48 volts phantom power even in this microphone, and it is regulated. You can set 24 or 48. It works every time. Let me bring down the music a little bit. And it works. And I have fine-tuned and validated this new profile with both of microphones. I wanted to do the demo online because as with the color accuracy calibration that I had done 18 interaction in order to arrive to the real absolute truth, and I didn't back off, and I reached a very high level of awareness. And this opened the path to the another research and development of the video signals, and I have done certain period of signals validation, studying, and everything, and I have obtained very good level of knowledge, and I have optimized. The audio has never been big issue, but I'm struggling because I'm limited in capacities, capabilities, and resources. And what I thought that I will need to invest mandatory to solve it, at least 1,000 euros with whatever mixer, I have solved it with a mixer that with this basic mixer I'm using it only as a mixer. There is no registration, as I said yesterday. I'm using it, but I haven't basically. I don't lose anymore because I have multiple validation and backups of the registration and everything, and I don't need. I'm doing no post-production, only real-time, freestyle, best effort, and I'm good with this. I'm doing only. Let me see. Yes, I don't want to have the return. And this is what is the origin and the scope of this research and development of my equalization profile, because it was always problematic. And with this, I opened the new Pandora box to fine-tune my signal really well with this mic. And I will briefly show what I have shown yesterday about the frequency response and limitation from 8 kilohertz forward, because it is done on purpose in that way, and how I have solved it brilliantly, and how I have found this thing in super offer. Instead of 1,000 euros, this thing cost 15, and its price is 30, but okay. And I have solved it. I think I'm at this point completely done with the sound for my scope and needs. I'm absolutely super satisfied. Yesterday I have analyzed it immediately after the video live production. I have downloaded from Restream the entire. I have analyzed it after that on every platform. Facebook is normalizing every time whatever level it's yours. It boosts every time whatever it needs to be boosted. Facebook is boosting the sound in any case. And I have really obtained good quality for what I have. And today I will expand this demo. I have those two relatively professional level microphone, those in hypothesis that it needs to move around. This is cardioid directional microphone, really good microphone, very sensible on any touching that you might think. It is beyond horrible in this point of view, but it is very good. It is directional with, let's see, because they have restricted somehow. There are no anymore the documentation to download with this. There is nothing to download. Before there was, but this is what is. It is very good. Has a very high noise floor, 31 dB, but that's every lavalier. Even the guys, it does from 400 euros, has probably 28, 27, but not 0. And it is good. And this is the voltage with which input voltage 10 volts. Very particular. It's not for everything. Doesn't work from Atem Mini directly with its microphone preamplifier. Forget about it. Doesn't work. Doesn't even make it functioning. It is silent. 0. And this is the one. I will switch between. This is what I have shown yesterday. Everything is confirmed. I have, with more tranquility, I have double checked again. Everything is what I have stated. This is the trio. They are basically as sorry, as specs. They are the same. This is double, obviously. Only the exterior is different. They're saying that this has some issues with radio frequencies and cellular near them. I haven't perceived absolutely any issue of this thing. This is the correction. This is what I have done with the old one is gone forever. I have absolutely replicated. I don't want to see the old equalization profile. This has been optimized. Everything works. This is the boost. It is not boost. It is correction about this knee here, and this is rolling off of the frequency. And this is what I have absolutely I've been super satisfied yesterday. I worked at something like 8 o'clock in the morning, validating, analyzing. I slept some hours, and I'm here. Now I will switch between the microphones. I will show you, and after that I will describe what I have changed in respect from yesterday, that I have improved my workflow. You can see I switch much easier between things, and I'm using only one control surface, Stream Deck, 32 buttons. The other is gone. I will never use it again. It works with its Elgato application, but with bit focus is going offline, as I said yesterday. So those are two microphones. I have this that I'm using, it F3 Zoom Field Recorder, that is recording at 32 bits float bits. Initially I had very serious issues with losing. I was doing always the post-production. I was losing constantly the audio with OBS, with everything, and I was struggling like crazy. I've got it, and I have improved dramatically my quality at the time, more than a year ago, year and a half. And now I'm using it basically as a basic mixer, switching between microphones. For a while I have used both microphones in parallel, but there were not issues with audio phases, but somehow it doesn't sound good. It is worse. I will turn it off now, on, pardon, to see briefly. Both microphones are not so good. It is something strange. Probably there is a, but even switching the phase, it's not super cool. Let me turn off. It's probably we do a little beep. Yes, I heard it, and I don't know if you have heard. Now it's only the Sennheiser. It is completely different microphone. It capturing much more the reverbs in the echo effect from the room. It is much more sensible. I can move a little bit more and I still have the signal. That is good when I need to do the demo and everything. It is good. It has different equalization profile, less body, less deep frequency, but it is this costs 120. It's not super from 400, but it is already very good level of professional lavalier. It is good. Let's return briefly here. I have heard around many people that are saying this microphone is absolutely doesn't work. It works, but it is specific. It needs to be powered with 10 volts and it is directional. You can, I have put it here because at this distance the sound is really good. If you hear it is missing, even though it is lavalier, it is being directional. It needs to stay here directly in. It captures the different resonances and it is staying on wearing it. It is a real challenge because you touch it a little bit and it's going crazy, capturing everything. But it is very good for microphone, and it is different as sound, but it works perfectly with my new equalization. Even with this boost here correction, it seems that it needs, even though it is almost double of the frequency, it needs for this crispiness and everything, and it works quite at good level in terms of sensibility and everything. Resetting the levels, it is absolutely the same, more or less. The other will, now we switch back. We see the difference from the Shure that is super robust. It is very good microphone. Let me switch back. I'm back. You can see this is broadcast microphone. It is overkill of the broadcast. It is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. With my new, I'm super duper satisfied with this and everything. It is what I ever wanted to be my microphone. So briefly, what I have done in respect, this will be a relatively very brief video because I have only confirmed I'm losing the word. Confirmation of what I have done yesterday. This thing is good. The multiplication here only x16 remains confirmed. It is good because I immediately commented that it needs to be boosted in 16 in 32. Let's boost in 32. It doesn't have the same clarity with 32. It is too much and I don't like it. What was to be corrected now it's 16. What is to be corrected is that is exaggerating with this, the expander. If I turn it off, it is different, completely different. I'm using a little bit of compression. At the beginning I was pushing it very heavily, but this is now perfect. So this is the end result and it is very, very, very good in my opinion. What I have changed in respect of the beginning, I have corrected immediately the links between pages. I have optimized it. Everything is linked. Before I was needing to do 2 or 3 hops in order to arrive to my access to OBS, because at the beginning I had the 2 control surfaces and I was able to operate independently. So I have optimized the links from OBS directly to the first one with the music, and from the music directly to OBS. This has been improved very much and it has solved the issues. In OBS I have recreated the same layout in order that doesn't research, I don't need to research the buttons, but the same button I'm push it, I'm going to the first page, I push the same button, I'm returned here. So it is much more improved workflow and easy going. Yeah, I was looking at this thing that is doubling my logo. Okay, it's good in that way. So I'm absolutely super immediately able to move between pages. I have returned it with Ultimate and everything as before, but I have changed fundamentally the critical part of the signal at the beginning with the mini extreme. I want to super stress the system and doing in 4K with 3 signals in parallel. I have done it, and I needed to multiply the 2 outputs with one of them was duplicated in order to have USB capture card with Elgato and everything, the Intensity Pro, the other directly here, and have the 3 boosts, and it has worked perfectly. But my requirements has changed. Now I have only the Pro version. From 12 days I'm without my beautiful Extreme. Let's hope to encounter somewhere in my life again Extreme. And now I want to duplicate the output in order to have this effect here, but I have improved it exactly. That makes sense now. Now from my output of ATEM Mini, I'm ending up in my field monitor with false colors, with everything in order to fine-tune my scene and my colors and everything, focus speaking and everything. It works with the property. Without in this part I have excluded any possibility sorry, of the splitter. It goes directly into the field monitor. It has pass-through output, and it has the property that is essential to read the source edit information as it is written as read camera source. If I don't set this, I am in 25 frames per second. This decides that it needs to elaborate all the signal and pass through in 40 Hz, 40 frames per second without these settings. And my entire chain of signal is getting wrong. With this set, I'm regenerating from field monitor my signal, 15 meters of cable, is going into Atem Mini, Intensity Pro 4K input. From Intensity Pro output, I have changed. Can you see here that my latency now is only 8 milliseconds, even with this output. I have reduced the output because Intensity Pro works only, not Intensity Pro, Ultimate 12 HD works only in HD, and what is entering, it needs to be 1:1. I have set 25 frames per second. The output from here is 25 per second. This is my new, that is not critical path. This is the monitoring path that could even fail. I have other ways to see online here, and here is the Atem output direct. I have multiple ways to follow in real time what's going on. This is the output from OBS, what actually is producing, as it is the program from the live stream. Live stream is good. As it is the live stream. With another cable of 15 meters, I'm going back here. The splitter is splitting the signal in two. My big, that now it makes total sense. My big monitor here, I'm observing what is going on as output of the OBS, and the other is going into Ultimate 12. What is the purpose? To make a little bit of scene, but I'm having totally realistic feedback of what's going on. I'm always preoccupied that if the audio actually from the signal of the output of OBS is failing. This signal here, both have from the splitter audio, as I always confirmed that is feasible with similar devices, and the signal needs to be strong from the output of it is Decklink Mini Monitor 4K that I'm using in this moment. The intensity output I'm using it temporarily in DaVinci Resolve, but I'm switching. The important thing that the signal is with Blackmagic, very good quality. It is limited, video limited. It is ending one of the output here, and I'm having this audio output is what's going on, what is leaving OBS. Even though it is still in HDMI, but this is what is transmitting. And I'm having super feedback just seeing on the angle. I know exactly what's going on. And this is instead the input directly that I have changed with the boost of this deck. I have perfect monitor here with the Mini Pro that I'm having really excellent quality and body for the headphones directly from my field monitor that originally it wasn't sounding good because I had the digital processor as well. The digital processor is not perfect and probably has other issues, but it is hi-fi, but it is consumer based. I don't know if the noise tail that was leaving yesterday, if it is properties, but at the beginning it didn't have this, so I will not use it. But this is good to see from my actual audio level. This is real time what is leaving at the Mini. Instead, this is what is after the elaboration of OBS, upscaling everything, but my return is 1080p, the original canvas, and I'm having here, but I'm not listening to, I have here the, you see, there is around half second or a second of delay, half seconds probably. This is the actual output of this. What is the output of, I'm hearing it very tiny with half a ear. I'm listening to it. And this what I have improved, and it is actually excellent workflow for my little video production, video studio. We thought what I have done is a miracle of optimization. And I have solved it. That now is never interacting with my actual critical signal. It is what is returning of the post-processing. And I'm good with this, perfect, because I actually have what is going on. And this is really big improvement. And I'm totally at the level of, I have improved dramatically my workflow. But at the level of quality, end-to-end audio, super source emulation, workflow, outputs, everything is exactly as I was having at the Mini Extreme. With this deck is producing very robust headphone, very robust, excellent. This is basically what I wanted to share. Let me see if there is other thing. Validation test confirmed. Everything is great. I'm having here the level is confirmed. Only the expander I have fine-tuned. Klark is working perfectly. I'm betting anyone to get it will not regret. It's absolutely good. Zoom what I have done with the bot, and it is subtractive. My new profile is good with this robustness because it is subtractive. It is not boosted. This is, as I said, it is not boosted. it is correction. And makes total sense. The audio is very good. I like it. And this is what I wanted to share. So, have a nice week in front of you. We will see soon again. And thank you very much. Thank you very much for following with me, to support my channel. If you don't support my channel, go and subscribe to GoFundMe that I've had yesterday the link. Today I will not publish it. And subscribe to my channels, click like, and so on. Let me feel happy about that I have invested massive work for the last year and a half. Absolutely massive work and investment. And this is it, everything that I have for you from today. The image is good, the sound is wonderful, the music, the background is super duper cool. Thank you very much. We will see soon again. Outro.
Alqubit. IT as an expression of art. Alqubit. IT as an expression of art.